The Prime Minister said he was shocked at video footage being shared online which showed the chief medical officer being harassed by a group of men. At one point the scientist appears to be placed into a headlock as he attempts to move away from the men. In the video the thugs shout "Oi oi" and say "One photo please," before attempting to grab Professor Whitty. The scientist keeps his cool as he attempts to continue walking despite being hassled. Reacting angrily to the video this morning, Mr. Johnson said, "I'm shocked at seeing the despicable harassment of Chief Medical Officer Chris Whitty. I condemn the behavior of these thugs. Our hard-working public servants should not have to face this kind of intimidation on our streets and we will not tolerate it." The attempts to provoke Professor Whitty have also been roundly condemned by other MPs. Home Secretary Priti Patel admitted she was horrified by the footage and said the police were looking at whether extra protection needed to be offered to those advising the government on coronavirus. Asked if she thinks he needs security measures, she told Times Radio, "I can't speak about that, but it's important that we make sure that Chris is given the right kind of support. It's terrible to see such an important public figure, someone that day in, day out, has been serving our country in the way in which he has to keep us safe, being subject to just appalling abuse. The incident is at least the third time Professor Whitty has been subjected to abuse. In February a video emerged of a teenage boy chanting "You're a liar" at the scientist in Westminster, while in a similar incident earlier this month a prominent anti-vaxxer yelled at him for being a liar as he followed him down the street. The Met Police have confirmed they are investigating following the most recent assault on the chief medical officer. They said in a tweet, "We are aware of a video being shared online showing an incident in St. James Park. Officers spoke to all those involved at the time and the details were taken. We are in contact with the victim and the circumstances continue to be investigated." Professor Whitty has rocketed to national treasure status since the start of the pandemic, becoming a familiar face at the government's televised coronavirus briefings. The chief medical officer is regularly stood by the side of the Prime Minister to answer technical questions on the latest developments of the pandemic. While his appearances have made him a hero in the eyes of most of the public, it has also made him the target of lockdown skeptics.